What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So it's Friday right now, 9:30 p.m. I just got a Turo rental request, my first one ever with the Model Y, so fingers crossed nothing goes wrong with this rental. But this one's weird because she's gonna rent it tonight at 10:30 p.m. and bring it back tomorrow at 10 a.m. So in this video, we're gonna go through my whole Turo process, what I look for in a renter before giving them the car, the process that I take with taking pictures of my car before giving the vehicle, and like a quick rundown of everything I look for after as well. I'm cleaning the car, handing off the keys to her, and then hopefully nothing goes wrong when we accept the car tomorrow morning and there's no damages whatsoever. So welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching another video, and let's get into this. So the other day I listed my Tesla Model Y on Turo and it was listed for like $215 a day. I really didn't think anyone was gonna book it, but today is Friday, it's 9:30 p.m. and I just got a booking for 10:30 p.m. And this one's really weird because it looks like they're gonna book the car from 10:30 p.m. Friday and return the car Saturday at 10 a.m. So this one's really weird. I messaged her back and forth and she looks like she's a pretty good renter. She's got like 5 reviews under her account and they're pretty much all 5-star, but let me show you what I go through on the profile before renting to someone on the Turo app. So here's the trip. You can see here she's picking up tonight at 10:30 p.m. and dropping it off tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So definitely super interesting, but let me switch over to the messages. You can see I kind of went back and forth with her, confirming that she's gonna pick it up tonight. It's not gonna be the cleanest. I added a $150 per wheel curb policy if any of the rims get damaged. And then I also just double checked with her that she's bringing it back tomorrow at 10 a.m. tomorrow because it's just really weird. Going to her profile, she's been on the platform since September 2019, which is definitely a pretty good sign. And she's got 5-star reviews, which is also really good as well. So hopefully nothing goes wrong. I have to go to the car right now and vacuum the backseat because the corgis were in the car a week ago and I haven't cleaned it at all. So let's go to the car, definitely take some pre-trip photos of the Tesla Model Y just in case anything happens. Then we're gonna hand off the car to her in about an hour. Alright, so the good thing is my Model Y was basically pretty clean because I washed it like a week ago. I also told them that it's not going to be the cleanest since they really only gave me like a 1-hour notice before booking the rental. But you can see it's pretty clean, a little bit dirty, but we're definitely going to take some pictures all around to document the condition because I would be really sad if some of these rims get curbed from this Turo trip. But if they do get curbed, I want to make sure I get the payment for the rim to get them fixed. Now the thing is, you definitely want more pictures the better. The more you can take and upload to Turo before the trip, the better you're gonna be off, just in case anything happens for an insurance claim or anything. Hopefully, knock on wood, nothing happens. There's like no wood here, but we're just gonna take as many pictures, especially because this is the first one, and this car is basically spotless with no damages whatsoever. Alright, so I just got back from cleaning my Tesla Model Y, vacuuming just a little bit because they know that it's not going to be as clean. Took a bunch of pictures. I think I took like 20 or 30 pictures of all different sides, including the windshield, the inside of the vehicle, of course, especially all the rims to make sure I document the condition all around the car and in the front and back of the car as well. So hopefully they're gonna be here in about 45 minutes or even 30 minutes. Gonna hand off the keys, make sure I check driver's license, of course, and then hopefully everything will be okay for like the 12 hours that they rent this car. All right, so I just dropped off the car. Of course, I double checked her ID, took a picture of it, uploaded to Turo, did a quick walk around with the car with her like I always do. Most of the time I show them the car and like all the features that they need to know about a model, like about a Tesla, like how to start it, how to lock it, and of course how to drive it. She already drove a Model X and a Model 3, and I actually feel a lot better because I kind of asked her like, oh, you only need it for one night, and she's basically just driving the car to work. She works about like 30 miles away in the Woodland Woodland Hills area. And I guess she just does this from time to time just to drive nice cars, take them to work, and then bring them back in the morning. So she said she works at the VA hospital, so I feel a little bit better about renting it to someone that's only gonna be renting it for 12 hours and picking it up at 10:45 p.m. at night. So hopefully everything will be okay when she returns it at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm definitely going to record it and also record the condition of my Tesla Model Y when it comes back. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning and we'll see how the car is. So I just got the car back. It's 9:30 a.m. So they basically only drove the car for like 12 hours. A quick walk around of the car, especially after picking it up or getting it back from the renter. You definitely want to check to make sure there's no damages on the body panels, on the rims, of course. And the other thing I usually check is you want to make sure that the windshield doesn't have any chips or cracks on it as well, because there's just so much glass. And it's pretty common in California, at least I see on these roads, for windshields to get chipped and roofs to get chipped as well. So it definitely looks like nothing is wrong with this car, not even any chips on the rocker panel, which is great. The rims are all pretty much unscathed or undamaged, so she took really good care of my car for the short 12 hours that she drove it. And because it's covered right now, you definitely have to have some Lysol and disinfectant wipes. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray and wipe down the driver's seat and some of the doors, and then I'm gonna let it sit for a few hours before I drive it later. Alright, so just to recap, basically this renter on Turo, super nice person. I guess she just really wanted to drive it for a day and experience a Tesla, because she's never driven a Tesla Model Y. So super nice person. She even went to a supercharger and charged it all the way up to like 90% for me before delivering it. So the car actually has 87% on the battery. So it's got enough charge for me for today to do all my errands. So that's really super nice of her. Most Turo renters usually bring it back with 20 to 30 to even maybe 50% of the battery. Usually none of them ever charge it up before bringing it back. So it's pretty awesome. And if you're interested in how much I made, Turo actually rented it out for $215. I had a fee of $64.50 and I netted $150.50 for 1 day of being rented on Turo. She did drive 92 miles, but it's pretty worth it because she basically only picked it up at 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. and she just dropped it off at 9:45 a.m. So a little bit over 12 hours of a rental, which is worth it, especially because most of the time I was sleeping and the car just made money on its own, which is really great. So to recap, my 3 tips with renting a Tesla on Turo or any car on Turo is definitely vet the profile when it comes in, take a look at the reviews, take a look at if you can see any of the reviews, and just get a general idea of the profile, and also look at the first message that they sent to see if they give an idea of what they're going to do with the car or how the person's is like. In this scenario, I did ask them a couple qualifying questions, like did they see my curb rim fee, and if they were sure they're going to drop it off the next morning at 10 a.m. just to get a little bit of feel of who the person is before you rent it out to them. My second tip is take a lot of pictures. Take a lot of pictures of the body panels, the windows, the tires, the wheels. The more the better, and especially the interior. Document everything that you think might go wrong, and more the better. I think on this trip I uploaded like 30 pictures, which is definitely overkill to the Turo app before they came. Typically I think they recommend like 20 pictures, but the more the better. It only takes a few more seconds and it's just going to protect you in the event that something happens, knock on wood. Thankfully this rental, nothing happened at all. It was a pretty smooth rental and really easy. The third tip is when they arrive, double check the ID, walk the car around with them, talk to them for a little bit, show them the ins and outs of the vehicles, especially with the Tesla. These cars can get really confusing, so showing them how to use it, how to lock it can go a really long way. And also you get a feel for them and you can ask them kind of what they're going to be doing with the car. In this case, I asked her what she's going to be doing with the car, and she's just driving it to work and a couple errands and then bringing it back the next morning. So it's pretty nice. Whenever I meet the renter, I also confirm a couple more things in person as well, like when they're going to bring the vehicle back, and I give them the option to text or call me to give me heads up when they're going to bring the vehicle back as well. When the car comes back, my fourth tip is just inspect the car. Take a look at the rims, take a look at the body panels, talk to them a little bit more, and just if there's any issues, try and resolve it with them while you have them in person, because it's just going to be that much harder a few hours or even a few days later. And lastly, my fifth tip, which I've gone over in a lot of my other videos, is just keep a good record of everything. Keep a record of when the trip trip started, how many miles are driven, how much you made off of it, because it's gonna be good if you make a lot of money off of Turo. You're gonna want this information for taxes, and it's just good information to keep it somewhere so you can just reflect on it and see if it actually makes sense to rent your car on Turo. I'll paste a link below to the spreadsheet that I've been using, that I used in my i3 video where I made $4,000 off my i3 renting it out on Turo. So check out that video and the spreadsheet if you're interested as well. But this is my video where I rented my brand new Tesla Model Y with like 1,800 miles on it on Turo. Comment down below if you have any questions about this video or Turo or renting your Tesla or any vehicle on Turo. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!